That horn came from Elmenham. Valdis must have got to them. The brothers' fleet, gathered and ready.
I'll serve whoever pays.
Finally, I put my longship to use again. I was tired of it gathering dust.
Our ships are sturdy. Berg's walls are sturdier. This plan of Finner's is mad.
Eivor! Word of your... Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Theodward's Reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his. The Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the... It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end.
A pity he's not here to see it.
The forces will be ready soon. Are you ready to start the assault?
I am.
Our target is Burg Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Valdis will lead the field at the front gates. With Rued's men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Rued's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she...
She waits her own special... They need your words.
Oswald was a man who did not hesitate. A man who gave his life for his kingdom.
For Oswald!
For Oswald!
Now is the time. Those men must have heard the horn's call. The people of East Anglia have more courage than I imagined.
You're here?
Dreams. Life. Maybe they are... Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spear din. A watcher I light on water's wake. Another glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Ruined shitstains will see us coming.
Steady! Hold course! Ready yourselves to brace, men! We bring Helheim to our enemies! How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air! Arrows! Rain! Odin's help! May the sword maidens take him swiftly.
Close one, that one!
Keep your shield on, Slipper! Honor yourself, then!
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Hold! No! Forward! Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates!
Fight smart. Use your limit. Keep your guard up.
To the gate and push! And keep pushing! East Anglia depends on it!
Ergi scum!
Foreigners can fight. Well met. Onward, everyone! Onward! Our battle plan is late. Keep the pressure. That was the last gate. Time to end this.
It's you! Shut your arse, twig spine!
Stand fast! This will be over soon!
Worry not for me! You must stop! Silence, fool! So this is what it comes to, Wolfgist? If this we get him...
Give yourself over.
Taken prisoner to a Saxon? To you? Never! You think yourself above the Danes?
I think no such thing. Only God is above us. Of both Saxon and Dane alike.
The Saxon lover comes to fight.
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald. A miserable clan you lead to it.
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers!
Pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cage? You must be blind to stand stand with such a man. Danes fighting for a Saxon king. The Saints will scorn this day!
Dark of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my destiny. That fate, they should be roomed, wolf-kissed. Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this. Than all of them.
Do not drag me down to the sewage you wallow in.
Valhalla is my destiny. That fate will not be met today. This land is rife with weakness. And you are just another blighted dot upon it. Nothing a little fire. Why does a Dane fight tooth and nail for a Saxon? This Saxon of all.
He has an abundance that which you do not. He's fit to rule, fit to lead. You are not but a murderous plunderer.
Nothing a little fire cannot purge. I will enjoy this.
Thank you.
You'd throw in with these wastrels? These Argir swine? For what? A scrap of land and a promise of peace?
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching scold. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear.
These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit.
Does Eivor bow to kings?
To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact.
And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose?
He deserves death, Oswald. That is our way.
Eivor, please! Blood for blood leaves no warmth in the hearts of men, Eivor. None at all. Let your fate.
I should speak with Oswald. See if he is well.
Druid's finished! To the ships! Praise the All-Father! Oswald lives!
You fight well, heathen. Not bad yourself, Saxon.
Eivor.
Saxon and Dane, we fought well, side by side.
If there is to be a future for both our kind, people like you and me will have to change the most to live within it. Even if that makes us uneasy.
When you are crowned king, the laws of this land will be yours to decide.
All this is like a dream.
But you are not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you!
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something more grand to take place. Our wedding, my love. If you will still have me, that is.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger of that brute. And I never...
Oswald, stop. You fought with all your heart and soul.
Come then.
A bride to wed and hardly. My heart is...
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now I must...
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you...
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin. Wedding preparations in full bloom.
prestis al talwe. Nissim for
Le sorti al gatto.
The wedding is soon to start. How grand. It's not been merry.
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I told you I would see you crowned, and now here we are.
Without you, I'd be dead. Another wasted...
You look... Of all the You've done it. Back to your dream.
I lost. I don't want to be here. My dreams, weather.
Altawe!
Please have your days.
Skål, Ivor! Let's have it.
Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special...
A metal not... And the...
A fool's wait.
A challenge.
I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare.
Silver, such tiny ambition. Do it for this.
Yes, to celebrate. Skål! Drink more.
This ale is strong, brother.
But I am... The boar rep...
Estos Frey.
You yet I...
Even a fool.
Hey.
Be plain about it, Stiff Spear. You want to lay with me, is that it?
That I do. Will you follow me? To a place more...
A good plow sword is a rare thing. Lead the way.
That's worth a verse or two in some skald's song. I'll remember that for all time, Eivor.
I will too, brother.
The sagas are never this good. This night remains glorious.
You're as light-footed as a bear in a birch tree. These are the moves of Elmenhar.
Eivor! Care for a challenge?
Eivor!
Wolf-kissed. Gaze upon...
They are not, Brother. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike. Keep your eyes open long enough to witness me, you drunken lout.
Yes, that's it! As with everything, an easy task for the wolf-kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive. Impressive.
Leading a Saxon army, better than her brothers too. She charged into battle without fear.
Eivor, Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine? Come to... The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say...
Look! The moon!
Are you all right?
I've tasted...
I'm glad to hear it. Now,
I always felt like Skoll or Hati.
you can let them go. Sail to a... Come on, let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinning. You're very strong.
You're very large.
Sorry for this, Eivor.
It need not...
Not...
Enough fun and games. I should see how Oswald is doing.
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It has been a work...
And have you had enough...
I am ready to hear you address...
Friends, honored guests, we've put... And for my fellow, I see East Anglia still a... And
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to the Raven clan and all they have done for us today.
would you have any words of wisdom for us?
Oswald, you would not have been... I thought you weak, bendable, without risk. I came to see that Oswald's heart is amongst the largest... all qualities of a...
To Oswald! Skull!
Skull!
Skull! Okay, everyone, the bridal race stop.
Quick, brother! We can't lose to Oswald!
Get well with this thing.
You lost.
was a beautiful wedding, Oswald.
Thanks to you.
It won't be easy putting the pieces of East Anglia back together. But you won't be alone. Saxon and Dane have banded together in your name. You're the right man for the...
Thank you, Eivor.
When we met,
I will. Consider East...
There will be a day when I come...
Goodbye, friend.
Until next time. I should find Finir. Say goodbye before I leave.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the...
I've had...
Glory together.
I'll gather my...
The wind calls me back to Rand. Best tell her the good news. You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good friend to me over the years.
Was? What do you mean?
Oh no, Eivor. You've been away. Sorry to say. Sven passed away not 2 nights ago in his sleep.
No. How is Toby?
Taking it hard, very hard. You ought to go and have a word with her. Far as I know, she's barely left his grave. Anyhow, you probably need something, eh?
I would like to see what you have in stock.
You have a keen eye for quality. Thank you for trusting these hands with your gear. I can get you that one easy. Nothing else I can do for you?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
Put that gear to good use out there.
Hat of yours. Do you not know fine?
Rowan, Holger.
Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Ha! Raw disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she...
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep...
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that...
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I'll hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Hallgeir, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of...
Painting, Rowan! I was painting! You make it sound so crude!
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgafur's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks. All were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer, to make a perfect brush. I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local resource.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen. Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
My decision is final, Holger. Pay what you owe and meet tomorrow as friends.
And if I do, may I keep the horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We are done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways you helped in its creation.
Absolutely.
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite...
I almost envy him. To see the world through such...
Let's not walk too far with that.
East Anglia is with...
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned.
I gave him only one more thing. I do not know if you heard, but...
Yes, I had heard. The poor man. I wish I could have spent more time with...
I think we all wish that. Tove...
I want to see the Alliance map. I have changed my mind. Randvi, are you well?
I'm fine.
Not until you tell...
Oh, I think I have. I feel somewhat
I cannot help you with your life just now, but I can get you out of this room. What do you say?
I don't know. There's much work to be...
Stop. Forget it. We could take a ride to Grandabridge or somewhere nearby for a change of...
That sounds lovely. And too far to consider just now. But thank you, Eivor. Maybe now. What was it you needed?
Randvi, take a break. Let's make for Grandabridgeshire and get you out of this mess.
Do you mean now?
Of course. You said you were tired of all this.
I did ask, didn't I? You're right.
Follow me. We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Is that a problem?
Not at all. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the Longhouse.
We'll need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grandabridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
Always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods. It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further.
Wait here a moment. I'll be back.
Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here.
Wait here a moment. I'll be back.
All right.
We can go. Clear a seat on the longship for you.
Press hard! Follow my lead. Pathetic! Keep on! Shit.
This water smells off.
You get used to it.
I do not wish to. Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right, right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Well, it's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again. This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randvi. Eivor seems to have a
You know?
Soma rounded up some warriors, only now in times of...
What sort of...
Oh, they attack all...
So what will
We can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Well, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid. The bandits are camped on the river, he said. East of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from your table for a day, and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magni and clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we find them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close, do as I do.
rude and look sternly at the horizon?
By all means.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seem hot for a battle, so here we go.
Don't make me angry! Oh shit! Shit! Faster! Stay away from me!
That's done. Now to deliver Magni his horse. That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink, to celebrate our victory.
At home, Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse, and if your thirst remains, we'll look around. Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor! Over here! Look at this!
Oh! Someone is thirsty!
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk. Come on. Scared I will outpace you?
To be honest, a little.